Hey guys, welcome to a new video. In my hand I'm holding the Boss DS2 Turbo Distortion pedal, and I'm going to unbox that pretty soon. This is the first Turbo Distortion DS2 that I bought in 2005, and since then I've been using it during my gigs, for recording and just for general playing, but eventually it died out. I think it can still be fixed, but I don't know how to fix it, so maybe one day I will give it to a repair person to have it fixed. But meanwhile, let's go ahead and do the unboxing. Now this pedal is actually my favorite pedal out of all the pedals in the world. This is like #1 favorite pedal in the world for me. Some paperwork, by the way, and here it is. And I can play rhythm with this, I can do lead with it. It just provides the perfect gain for the kind of music that I like, and I use it a lot for my guitar solos. The sustain that I get from this, it's just remarkable. At least it's for me, for the kind of music that I play, and I mainly play hard rock and heavy metal music. So today we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hear some samples. I'm gonna demo this pedal. And hopefully if you're in the market looking for a pedal like this, this video is going to give you some sort of information in terms of how this pedal sounds. This is going to be a deep dive video, so stay tuned because it's going to be a little bit of a long video, but not too long. I'll do my best to keep it short and simple. Alrighty, I'm not using any gate noise suppression. It's just going to be plugged straight into my guitar. So the guitar goes in and the output goes straight into my amplifier. What else? I'm gonna be using my Blackstar H250 club amp head, and it's running through a 4x12 Marshall cab. The ISF feature on this is at the moment set to the American version, so it's 0 on the left hand side. I'm going to be mainly playing on the clean channel. The tone is set to about 10 o'clock, and at the moment, before I've plugged in the guitar, the volume is set to about 10 as well, but I may alter that depending how loud or not so loud it is. Alrighty, and this one just goes straight into my Gibson Les Paul, and I'm going to be playing mainly on the bridge pickup. Alrighty, for the guitar pick, I'm going to be using a 1mm Dunlop Tortex. Alrighty, everything is set to 12. Let's just go with that. So there will be a little bit of a hum, and that's just because I am not using a noise gate. So I think it's a bit too loud. I'm going to turn down the volume here, as you can see. Don't want to disturb the neighbors. I think that's a good volume. Alrighty. So let's play some tunes at 12 o'clock. By the way, my tone and volume here is max. So the first thing that I want to play around with is tone. Let's bring the tone, dial it down to maybe over here and see what happens. muddy. Let's take it to about 3 o'clock. Maybe I should just start first with 9 o'clock. Alright, let's take it to 3 o'clock. Definitely gets brighter, adds more treble, and max it. Alright, already you can see or hear that there are so many possibilities to play with the sound. Alright, let's start with distortion. Let's start distortion at 9 o'clock. Before I do that, I must say that right now the turbo mode is set to 1, and we'll try the turbo mode 2 later. Cuts off a lot of gain, so make it sound a little bit more crunchy, just gritty and crunchy. Alright, let's take the distortion mode to 3 o'clock. Like it. Love it. Alright, distortion mode maxed out. Awesome. Alright, let's bring everything back to 12 o'clock, and we're gonna change the turbo to mode 2. Was it already on mode 2? That was already on mode 2. My bad. Alright, let's take turbo to mode 1. Alright. Turbo mode 1, everything around 12 o'clock. That's loud. Alright, I'm going to turn down the volume here a bit. Still loud. That's better. Alright, let's turn down the level here, and I'm gonna turn up the volume here a bit. Alright, I shouldn't have messed around with that level on the pedal before. Okay, tone to 9 o'clock. Tone to 3 o'clock. So at 9 o'clock it does sound very muddy and well, not very muddy, but there's a lot of high-end cutoff. So let's see what it sounds like at 3 o'clock. let's get to the fun part, distortion at 9 o'clock. And guys, this is the turbo mode 1. Apologies earlier on, I forgot to change. Alright, turbo mode 2, 3 o'clock. Max out the distortion. Sorry, I meant to say distortion mode at 3 o'clock. And distortion mode max out. I'm glad at least you can see it in the secondary window, the B cam, and what I'm doing with the settings. Saturated. Alright, now I want to look at my original settings that I normally use. So level is normally, based on how much loud you want to go here and there and work that out, so I'm not going to do that. My tone is about 11 o'clock, and my distortion is pretty much maxed out, although I do remember I used to have the distortion to just about 11 o'clock. Alright, I'm going to try it at 11 and then I'm going to max it out. And my turbo distortion was always set to number 2. Turbo mode, that is. Alright, let's hear it. And then I'm going to also max it out, the distortion mode, and see how that sounds. Alright, let's max out the distortion mode. Love the sound. Literally, I can just use one pedal without even worrying about using the tube screamer or equivalent, and this is why this pedal is my #1 favorite pedal, and I've been using it for so many years. Anyways, here's last bit of demo before I wrap up this video. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and also hit that bell button so you'll get notified every time I post a new video. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!